1977 Triumph Stag. This is your standard 3-litre Triumph V8 manual version. We're going to start by having a look around the bodywork, then we're going to move on to the interior, and we're going to go for a cold engine startup. If we start on this driver's side, if you look down this side, you can see it's nice and straight all the way down there. It's not full of ripples or dents. Starting on the driver's front wing, inside the arch, got a little bit of scabbing starting down the bottom there, but the arch itself is solid all the way around. A little bit of paint flaking off down the bottom, but again, nice and solid. It's on your standard 5-spoke wheels, and I believe 4 matching Vredstein tyres all round. Quite a decent tyre for one of these. Up on the wing itself, we've got a few little scratches in this area here. A lot of that does look like it would polish off. And we've got another chip just in the paint just there that once touched in. Other than that, all good. Down the bottom of the wing here where your chrome bit is, obviously you get your hand underneath there and feel it's all nice and solid under there. But we do have, again, another chip in the paint just there on the start of the door. Up onto the top here and down the A-pillar and under the screen. That's all nice and tidy around there and along the top. But we do have a little bubble just under the wiper itself, as you can see. Coming along the front there, that's all nice and tidy, and around the vent is good as well. All the glass on this one is nice and clean and clear. The chrome work, a little bit of pitting on the mirror stanchion, but actually the rest of it, as you can see, is all nice. While we're up here, we'll have a look at the convertible top. And again, to me, that looks pretty new. Back window, really nice and tidy. There's not even any folds from where that looks like it's been down. There's no stress around the sort of rib areas where you normally get the wear. The rest of it is all lovely and tidy, really very, very good. Nothing at all to complain about on that hood. We'll continue our way down the driver's side bodywork. Nice and neat along the top of the wing there, although we do have a little scab with some paint chipped off on the door there, as you can see. Along this seam here is all neat, and into the arch again, nice and sharp all the way around. No sign of any corrosion in there. Another good wheel and matching Vredstein tyre. Coming further back, and again, you want to check this lower valance area around where the bumper meets the bodywork. That's all good. Around the badge is tidy. A couple of little bits of pitting in the chrome work, but actually that generally is pretty good. Same for the filler cap. We have this seam here, which is normally full of bubbles. This one has a little bit of a crack in the paint, but it is nice, solid as well. Up onto the top of the boot lid, we've had a few marks that have been touched in there, but they are worth pointing out. Bumper sits nice and straight, the exhaust sits nice and straight, that lower valance is good. Both tail lights are a little bit milky, they want polished up really. Polished up or potentially replaced. I would give them a polish to start with, but I presume you've got to replace them, and if you don't, it's a winner, isn't it? Lower valance on this side, nice and neat. It's not ripply or wavy down this side. A couple more stone chips on the top of the wing there. Inside the arch is sharp, and then we do have this seam here seems to have split and sort of let a bit of water in, so the paint's flaking off there. It is solid if you push on it everywhere. There's no sort of creaking or crumbling, but it is there. Rest of that wing's all good. Nice and neat along the bottom there. And then the same story on the bottom of the door. It's almost like the prep hasn't quite been as good as it should have been on the paint job, which has caused the paint to lift in places. Coming down this side, it's been caught on the arch there, I'm presuming on a garage wall or something like that. The arch itself is sharp all the way around. It's caught there, caught there. You can just see that easy enough on the camera. Up onto the top, we've got a little scab at the bottom of the screen there, but the rest of this side is all good. Top of the wing on this side is nice as well. Round out the front. Chrome work is decent. Again, it could do with a proper polish, but it is generally pretty good. Headlamps are all good, grille's good, lower lights are good. That valance is tidy. It's been parked here for a while, it's not dropping any oil on the floor, that's always good. And then a few little marks in the bonnet, but generally pretty good. So overall, presentation-wise, nice driver. You'd be fine taking it to a show, but you're not going to win any prizes. Moving on to the interior. Lovely on that door card. There's no marks at all on that, no signs of any wear. I would imagine these seats have either been redone or replaced recently because they're in fantastic condition. They're as close to brand new as you're going to find. If we pull that seat forward, same story for the rear bench. Backs of the seats are lovely. The carpet set's nice and dark. The heel pad's good. The wood on the dash is all lovely, as is around the gear stick. All very good there, nothing at all to whinge about with that. So I'm guessing the interior and the hood were the last 2 jobs done on the car because they're both very, very good. Into the boot. And again, nice dark carpet set as a spare mat in there. Could do with a decent hoover in there, but other than that, it's all good. Around the springs is nice and neat. The underside of the boot lid is good. All the doors and the boots in these shut nice and evenly as well. All good on this door card, nothing to whinge about there. Nice and neat on that seat. There's again no wear at all, very, very good. The carpet set on this side is good. The wood on this side is also nice. We'll put the bonnet while we're here. Nice that it's a manual as well. I do prefer the manuals over the autos. And just what you want to see, standard spec 3-litre Triumph V8, not been replaced with a Rover, not replaced with anything else. It does look like it's had a very expensive looking alloy radiator in there. There is an expansion tank and a few other extra bits that have been beefed up, because if you do know these things, you know that the cooling was their sort of weak point. Even the bulkhead's still got the sound deadening on it. It's all lovely and neat in there. I've had it with us a couple of days. It starts and runs beautifully. Mechanically very, very good, this one, by the looks of things. We're going to give it a fire up. So a little bit of choke. It does have an immobilizer, this one as well. So flip the immobilizer off. You get a green light. I'll hold it up here so you can hear the engine. And turn the wipers off. On the button. Like I say, fires up on the button every time. It's not throwing anything nasty out the back. So there you have it. Triumph Stag in blue. Very good hood, very good interior, lovely engine. A little bit of bodywork tidying up here and there. Any more questions, please get in touch. Thank you.